This video is brought to you by Global Men's Wellness, your 24/7 AI health expert. No copays, waiting rooms, or awkward conversations. Just real answers whenever you need them. Visit globalmenswellness.com to try it free and get your own on-demand concierge-level wellness expert to the Global Men's Wellness podcast. In this episode, we are going to explore a fundamental shift in how we think about treating erectile dysfunction. For decades, the available therapies, from pills to injections, have been designed to manage the symptoms of ED, providing a temporary solution for a single encounter. But they don't reverse the underlying cause. What if we could move beyond management and toward restoration? Today, we are diving deep into the science of two of the leading regenerative therapies that aim to do just that: platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, and low-intensity shockwave therapy, or LISWT. First, let's define these two therapies, because they represent a completely different approach to treating ED. We'll start with PRP. This is a procedure where we draw a small amount of your own blood, place it in a centrifuge to separate the components, and isolate a concentration of platelets. This platelet-rich plasma is a powerhouse of bioactive molecules. It's loaded with growth factors, like vascular endothelial growth factor and fibroblast growth factor, that are the body's own construction signals for healing. These factors boost cell growth, promote the development of new blood vessels, and are absolutely vital for tissue repair. When injected into the penis, the goal is to kickstart a natural healing process to repair the damaged tissues that are causing the erectile dysfunction. The second therapy is low-intensity shockwave therapy. This is a non-invasive treatment that uses a specialized device to deliver gentle, high-frequency acoustic waves to the penile tissue. This energy creates a controlled, microscopic level of stress in the tissue, which in turn activates the body's own regenerative mechanisms. It stimulates the release of growth factors, promotes the formation of new blood vessels, a process called angiogenesis, and can even help regenerate nerve tissue and smooth muscle cells. The European Association of Urology already suggests this therapy for men with mild organic ED who don't have a good response to pills. So, while these two therapies work through different methods of delivery, their underlying goal is the same: to heal the penis from the inside out and restore its natural, spontaneous function. For years, the evidence for these treatments was based on small individual studies. But a new landmark systematic review and meta-analysis has given us the most powerful and reliable data to date. Researchers gathered all of the high-quality randomized controlled trials on these therapies, 7 studies in total, with 660 patients, and combined their results to get a clear, evidence-based picture of their effectiveness. Let's start with the first major question the analysis answered: how effective is PRP on its own? The combined data showed that when compared to a placebo injection, PRP provided a statistically significant improvement in erectile function, as measured by the International Index of Erectile Function, or IIEF score. Interestingly, this benefit wasn't immediate. At the 4-week follow-up, there was no significant difference. But at 12 weeks, and even more so at the 24-week or 6-month mark, the improvement was clear and significant. This tells us that the healing and regeneration process initiated by PRP takes time to manifest. The study also looked at an objective measure of blood flow, the peak systolic velocity, measured by Doppler ultrasound. Here, the results were even more definitive. Patients in the PRP group showed a highly significant improvement in blood flow compared to the control group. This is a major finding, but the most groundbreaking part of this meta-analysis was its subgroup analysis, where it asked an even more sophisticated question. Is it better to combine these two therapies? 3 of the included studies compared men who received shockwave therapy alone to men who received shockwave therapy plus PRP. The results were striking. The analysis revealed that adding PRP to a shockwave therapy regimen considerably improved the IIEF scores of patients compared to using shockwave therapy by itself. This suggests a powerful synergistic effect. The shockwave therapy likely prepares the tissue and stimulates the initial healing cascade, and the PRP then provides a concentrated dose of the exact growth factors needed to amplify and sustain that regenerative process. This is a perfect example of where the future of personalized urologic care is heading. It's not just about picking one treatment, but about understanding how different modalities can be combined to produce an outcome that is greater than the sum of its parts. For a patient who is a good candidate for regenerative medicine, This evidence suggests that a combination protocol could offer the best possible chance at restoring natural function. So, what is the patient experience like for these treatments? They are both simple in-office procedures. For PRP, it begins with a standard blood draw from your arm. That blood is then processed, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and the resulting platelet-rich plasma is injected back into the penis using a very fine needle. For shockwave therapy, you simply lie down while a specialist applies the treatment wand to different areas of the penis for about 15 to 20 minutes per session, typically over a course of 6 to 12 sessions. Both are generally very well tolerated. With all this promising evidence, why aren't these treatments the standard of care for everyone? It's important to be realistic. This is still an emerging field. The authors of the meta-analysis themselves conclude that while their findings are very strong, larger-scale clinical trials are still needed to verify them. We also need to work on standardizing the protocols, especially for PRP. There's still a debate about the ideal concentration of platelets and the optimal frequency of injections. Because they are still considered restorative and not yet a first-line therapy, these treatments are often not covered by insurance. However, this is the exciting part of my work. For the first time, we are having evidence-based conversations about actually reversing the damage that causes ED. This meta-analysis provides the highest level of scientific proof we have so far that these therapies, especially when used in combination, can make a real, measurable difference. It's a move away from lifelong symptom management and toward the possibility of a true, long-lasting restoration of function. For the many men who are dissatisfied with pills or who are looking for a solution that doesn't require planning intimacy around a medication, this research offers a new and powerful form of hope. Anytime, anywhere. Visit globalmenswellness.com and start your free trial today. Get expert-level answers in seconds, not weeks, without the cost, the wait, or the awkward conversations. Real support on your terms. Visit globalmenswellness.com now.